Toyota has just shocked the entire automotive world with a move no one saw coming, the official reveal of its brand new midsize pickup truck, finally set to hit dealerships in 2026 with a starting price of only $24,999. In an era where midsize trucks are easily crossing the $30,000 to $40,000 mark, this announcement feels like a bombshell dropped right into the heart of the US truck market. For years, Toyota has been teasing enthusiasts with concepts, design leaks, and speculation about whether they would introduce a more affordable, entry-level truck to sit below the Tacoma. Now it's finally happening, and at a price point that undercuts almost every single competitor. To put it in perspective, this new pickup comes in cheaper than Ford's Ranger, Chevy's Colorado, Nissan's Frontier, and even Hyundai's Santa Cruz. By boldly launching at under $25,000, Toyota isn't just releasing a new truck, they're throwing down a direct challenge to the entire segment. This price tag isn't just about affordability, it's about accessibility. It opens the door for younger drivers, first-time truck buyers, and families who have long wanted a dependable Toyota pickup without having to stretch their budget. The big question everyone is asking now, how did Toyota manage to pull this off, and what features are included in that base price? One thing's for sure, this truck isn't just making headlines, it's rewriting the rules of the midsize market before it even hits the roads. Price breakdown for Toyota's $24,999 pickup. Base MSRP, starting price $24,999. Launch rebate, customer cash, $1,000. New subtotal, $23,999. Special program rebates, college grad, military, or loyalty, $500. New subtotal, $23,499. Dealer discount, negotiated or volume-based, $750. New subtotal, $22,749. So in real-world terms, a buyer could easily drive away with Toyota's new pickup for around $22,500 before taxes and fees. That's thousands less than even the cheapest Ford Ranger or Chevy Colorado today. Monthly payment estimate, finance example. Vehicle price, $22,749, after offers. Down payment, $2,500. Loan term, 60 months. APR, 2.9%, special Toyota financing offer. Estimated monthly payment, $360, $380/month. This is extremely attractive for a brand new Toyota truck, especially when compared to rivals that often push $450 to $500 per month payments even on base models. Lease example, special launch lease. Toyota may also advertise something like $299 per month for 36 months. $2,999 due at signing. 12,000 miles per year allowance. This type of lease offer would target younger drivers or small business owners who want low upfront costs with flexibility at the end of the lease term. This combination of rebates, financing, and lease offers makes the $24,999 truck even more disruptive than it looks on paper, because buyers won't just see a low MSRP, they'll see a path to ownership or leasing that feels affordable in today's high-cost market. So what exactly makes this new Toyota midsize pickup stand out beyond its headline-grabbing price tag? At first glance, it's clear Toyota hasn't cut corners just to reach that $24,999 starting point. The design borrows heavily from the rugged DNA of the Tacoma, with a bold front grille, muscular body lines, and a stance that feels every bit like a true truck rather than a budget compromise. Under the hood, buyers can expect multiple engine options, starting with a fuel-efficient 4-cylinder for daily commuters, and potentially a turbocharged or hybrid variant aimed at those wanting more power or better fuel economy. Early reports suggest a towing capacity in the ballpark of 5,000 to 6,000 pounds, putting it right in line with rivals, and payload ratings that make it versatile enough for work crews, weekend adventurers, and small business owners alike. Inside, Toyota has focused on delivering modern tech without overwhelming the budget buyer. The base model is expected to include an 8-inch infotainment touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a digital driver's display, and Toyota's suite of advanced safety features like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and pre-collision braking, all standard. This is a huge advantage considering many rivals still charge extra for safety packages. Higher trims will reportedly offer luxury-level upgrades such as leather seating, panoramic sunroof, and larger infotainment screens, but even the entry-level model feels far from stripped down. The balance Toyota is striking here is what makes this truck special. They've created a pickup that doesn't just compete on price, but one that brings Toyota's legendary reliability, practical capability, and modern features to a much larger audience. The $24,999 starting price isn't just a marketing gimmick, it's a bold strategic move that could reshape the entire midsize truck landscape. Think about it. In today's market, the average price of a new vehicle in the US is hovering above $48,000, and even so-called entry-level, mid-size trucks from Ford, Chevy, and Nissan regularly creep into the low to mid $30,000 range before taxes and fees. By slashing nearly $5,000 to $10,000 off what rivals are asking, Toyota is doing more than offering a cheap alternative. They're opening the gates for a whole new demographic of buyers who were priced out of the truck segment altogether. Young professionals looking for their first pickup, families on a tight budget who still need a practical utility vehicle, and small business owners who want capability without crushing monthly payments now suddenly have a Toyota-built option within reach. But the significance goes even deeper. This pricing move puts tremendous pressure on the competition. Ford's Ranger, Chevy's Colorado, and Nissan's Frontier all risk looking overpriced overnight, forcing their manufacturers to rethink trims, incentives, or even production costs to keep up. And in an economy where affordability is becoming just as important as performance or tech, Toyota is positioning itself as the people's truck brand, delivering reliability and capability without financial strain. The psychological effect of that under $25K figure can't be underestimated either. It's not just a price point, it's a statement that Toyota understands consumer frustration with skyrocketing costs and is willing to break the trend. For many buyers, this price won't just make the truck attractive, it will make it irresistible. Let's talk about what's happening right now in terms of incentives, the kind of deals Toyota is rolling out from day one to juice demand and reward early adopters. Because make no mistake, Toyota will want to hit the ground running, and that means stacking the $24,999 base price with compelling offers to sweeten the pill. First up, low APR financing. Toyota has long used aggressive rate offers to move volume, and for this new pickup, expect financing options possibly as low as 1.9% to 2.9% APR, for well-qualified buyers, for 36 to 60-month terms, depending on trim and credit. Dealers may also introduce subvention cash, a cash incentive from Toyota that effectively lowers the cost of financing when you use their in-house lending arm. These combined offers can reduce your effective cost well beyond just the sticker discount. Then there are launch rebates or customer cash incentives. Immediately after the public reveal, Toyota can afford to offer $500 to $1,500 off the MSRP on selected trims and in select regions. Dealers may also stack dealer-level discounts on top of that to clear initial inventory or hit sales quotas. Beyond that, special rebates for targeted groups are likely to surface. For example, Toyota often extends college graduate programs, military members' incentives, or loyalty, conquest, rebates for owners of competitor trucks. These rebate programs are region-specific but can add several $100s to your savings. Finally, Toyota may offer flexible lease deals to pull in customers wary of ownership commitment. Think low monthly payments, reduced down payments, or bonus mileage allowances. For the new midsize pickup, they could roll out 36 or 39-month leases with minimal money down to drive early adoption among younger buyers or fleet users. Taken together, these current offers serve two main purposes: 1, to offset hesitation over a new model's unproven track record, and 2, to cement that $24,999 price as just the beginning of the real deal. Toyota's $24,999 starting price already feels like a shock to the system. The real story could unfold in the months after launch, when deeper discounts and seasonal promotions start to appear. Historically, whenever Toyota introduces a new model, it rides the initial wave of hype with minimal incentives. But as production ramps up and dealerships build inventory, the discount landscape begins to shift. By mid-2026, experts predict we could see an additional $1,500 to $2,500 in rebates layered on top of the launch offers, especially in competitive truck markets like Texas, California, and the Midwest where volume is everything. Seasonal sales will play a massive role too. Expect Toyota to use its tried-and-true strategy of holiday blowouts. Memorial Day, Labor Day, and year-end clearance events are almost guaranteed to bring stackable discounts. These are often accompanied by 0% APR financing offers for select buyers, which, when combined with a $24,999 sticker, could create one of the most affordable new truck ownership deals of the decade. Another key factor is competition response. If Ford, Chevy, or Nissan begin slashing prices to defend their midsize market share, Toyota may counter with even deeper cuts, dealer cash, or conquest rebates designed specifically to lure rival owners. That means buyers who wait 6 to 12 months might not just get a Toyota for under $23,000, they could potentially see deals in the low $21,000 range, depending on incentives and negotiation power. For savvy buyers, this creates a dilemma: buy early and enjoy the prestige of owning Toyota's hottest new release, or wait patiently for the discounts to stack up and score what could be one of the best truck bargains of the 2020s. Either way, Toyota has ensured this truck stays in the headlines long after its initial release. Now here's where Toyota's bold move really starts to sting the competition. For years, the midsize truck battlefield has been dominated by Ford's Ranger, Chevy's Colorado, and Nissan's Frontier, all of which have gradually crept upward in price. As of 2025, a base Ford Ranger starts around $32,000, while Chevy's Colorado begins at roughly $31,500, and Nissan's Frontier is sitting near $30,000 for its entry model. Even Hyundai's Santa Cruz, which is marketed more as a lifestyle pickup, often lands closer to $28,000 to $29,000 before options. Against that backdrop, Toyota's $24,999 truck looks less like an affordable option and more like an outright pricing ambush. The gap isn't small, it's a $5,000 to $7,000 difference that instantly forces competitors into uncomfortable territory. Ford and Chevy may have to pump up their rebate game or risk being labeled overpriced overnight. Nissan, already struggling with aging platforms, could face intense pressure to slash margins just to stay relevant. Hyundai, meanwhile, markets the Santa Cruz as stylish and unique, but when Toyota is offering a tougher, more capable truck for thousands less, lifestyle buyers may second-guess that premium. But here's the kicker: Toyota doesn't just compete on price. Their reputation for reliability, resale value, and dealership support makes that $24,999 truck even harder to beat. Buyers know that a Toyota typically holds its value better than rivals, meaning that even if discounts shrink over time, the long-term ownership costs still favor Toyota. In essence, this move isn't just about undercutting rivals at the dealership lot, it's about rewriting the consumer's perception of what a midsize pickup should cost, and putting Ford, Chevy, and Nissan on defense. This competitive squeeze could trigger what analysts call a discount domino effect, where rivals are forced to roll out aggressive incentives just to avoid hemorrhaging market share. And if that happens, the biggest winners won't be the automakers, they'll be the customers who finally see truck prices moving in their favor after years of relentless hikes. Here's the truth: Toyota's $24,999 starting price and launch incentives are already strong, but the real savings come when you know how to negotiate smartly at the dealership. Many buyers walk in thinking the sticker is final, but dealers almost always have wiggle room, especially once manufacturer rebates and holdbacks are factored in. The first key tip: timing is everything. If you shop at the very start of the month, salespeople aren't under pressure yet. But if you walk in during the last few days of the month, or better yet, the last few days of a quarter, dealers are often desperate to hit sales quotas. That's when they're most likely to throw in extra discounts, free add-ons, or better financing terms. Second, always separate the conversation between price and financing. Dealers love to blur the two, making you focus on monthly payments rather than the actual cost of the truck. Go in with financing pre-approved from your bank or credit union, so you're negotiating from a position of strength. Once the vehicle price is locked in, then see if the dealer's financing beats your rate. Third, leverage competition to your advantage. If you're also considering a Ford Ranger, Chevy Colorado, or Nissan Frontier, bring those quotes to the Toyota dealer. Even if you have no intention of buying the rival truck, simply showing that you're cross-shopping can push the dealer to offer a conquest rebate or an additional discount to win you over. Finally, don't overlook dealer add-ons. Window tint, bed liners, extended warranties, and maintenance packages are often inflated in price. Be ready to say no, or negotiate those extras down significantly. Sometimes, a dealer will agree to throw in accessories for free if it means closing the deal on the spot. At the end of the day, the smartest buyers treat the dealership like a chessboard: patience, timing, and preparation win every time. With Toyota already pricing this pickup aggressively, a well-prepared buyer could realistically walk away paying closer to $21,000 to $22,000 out the door, a figure that rivals simply can't match in today's market. When it comes to buying a new truck, it's easy to get dazzled by flashy discounts or big rebates from rival brands. Ford, Chevy, and Nissan often advertise $3,000 to $5,000 off their midsize models to lure buyers in. But here's the catch: those short-term discounts don't always translate into the best overall value. And this is where Toyota's new $24,999 midsize pickup really shines. Toyota has built its reputation on legendary reliability and resale value. Year after year, Toyota trucks like the Tacoma and Tundra consistently rank among the top vehicles for long-term dependability. That means even if you get a bigger upfront rebate on a competitor's truck, 5 or 10 years down the line your Toyota is likely worth thousands more on the used market. For example, a lightly used Toyota pickup often retains 60 to 70% of its value after 5 years, while some rivals dip well below 50%. That difference alone can outweigh any launch discount from a competitor. Maintenance and ownership costs tell the same story. Toyota's trucks typically require fewer major repairs, lower average maintenance bills, and have wide parts availability. Even insurance rates can be more favorable due to Toyota's safety ratings and reliability history. Add it all up, and you'll often find that paying slightly more upfront for a Toyota, or accepting a smaller rebate, results in lower total cost of ownership over the life of the vehicle. In other words, this isn't just about saving money at the dealership. It's about saving money year after year. Buyers who choose Toyota's $24,999 pickup aren't just getting an affordable entry price, they're buying into a truck that holds its value, keeps maintenance costs predictable, and avoids the headaches that often come with bargain-priced competitors. This is why even a modest Toyota incentive can sometimes be more valuable than a massive discount elsewhere. It's the difference between chasing short-term savings and securing long-term financial wins. The reaction to Toyota's $24,999 midsize pickup announcement has been nothing short of explosive. Truck enthusiasts, industry analysts, and everyday drivers alike have flooded forums, social media, and automotive news outlets with one common theme: shock. In a market where prices only seem to climb higher every year, Toyota's decision to undercut the competition by thousands has struck a chord with consumers who have long felt priced out of the pickup segment. On online truck forums, early chatter is filled with excitement. Younger buyers in particular are thrilled that a brand new Toyota pickup is finally within their reach without stretching their budget. Many first-time buyers say this move could convince them to choose a truck over a compact SUV, especially given Toyota's reputation for reliability. On the flip side, loyal Tacoma fans are curious whether this new midsize truck will live up to Toyota's rugged heritage, or if it's more of a budget play. Either way, people are talking, and that kind of buzz is priceless. Industry analysts are equally intrigued, noting that Toyota has just thrown a wrench into the established pricing structure of the midsize segment. For years, Ford, Chevy, and Nissan have held steady in the $30,000 plus range, assuming buyers would accept the trend. Now, those automakers face pressure to respond with discounts of their own, or risk losing market share to Toyota. Analysts are already predicting a price war in 2026, which could ripple through not just midsize trucks, but the entire pickup category. Even rival dealerships are reportedly bracing for the fallout. Sales managers know that when a buyer walks in to look at a Ford Ranger or Chevy Colorado, they're going to bring up Toyota's $24,999 truck. That instantly shifts negotiating power away from the dealer and into the buyer's hands. In short, Toyota's bold pricing isn't just shaking consumers, it's shaking the entire automotive ecosystem. If there's one takeaway from the reaction so far, it's this: Toyota has not only created a new truck, they've created a market disruptor. This move has people rethinking what a midsize pickup should cost, and in doing so, Toyota may have set off a chain reaction that changes the way trucks are priced for years to come. So here's the big question every truck buyer is asking right now: should you rush out and grab Toyota's new $24,999 midsize pickup as soon as it hits dealerships, or wait for the dust to settle and the discounts to pile up? The answer really depends on what kind of buyer you are. If you want to be among the first to own this groundbreaking truck, enjoy the buzz, and lock in Toyota's legendary reliability at a never-before-seen entry price, then buying at launch makes perfect sense. With financing offers, rebates, and even special lease deals already on the table, you'll still be driving home with one of the most affordable brand-new pickups in America. For many, the prestige of being an early adopter, and the peace of mind of Toyota ownership, outweighs the risk of waiting. But if you're more of a patient shopper, there's a strong case for holding off a few months. History tells us that as inventory builds and rivals start slashing their own prices, Toyota will respond with even deeper discounts. By late 2026, you might be looking at rebates stacked high enough to bring this truck closer to the $21,000 to $22,000 range out the door. That's a once-in-a-generation deal on a Toyota pickup. Either way, the bottom line is clear: Toyota's move has reset the bar for the midsize truck market. Whether you buy it on day one or wait for future deals, this truck proves that affordability and capability can still go hand in hand. Toyota has not just released a new vehicle, they've created a buying opportunity that could change the way Americans look at pickups for years to come. So now I'll leave it to you. Would you grab this new Toyota at launch for $24,999, or wait it out and gamble on even bigger discounts down the road? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that subscribe button for more insider updates, and let's keep this truck conversation rolling.